This is NOAA Weather Radio KHB 59 originating from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Cleveland. We supply the latest available information for Northeast Ohio over station KHB 59 from Chesterland on a frequency of 162.550 megahertz. On the latest weather map, low pressure across the upper Great Lakes will pull a cold front east across the area this evening. High pressure will build in behind the front overnight. The high will strengthen over the Great Lakes region on Friday and persist through the weekend. The forecast for Cleveland and vicinity. Tonight, cloudy. Showers with a chance of thunderstorms this evening, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Some thunderstorms may produce damaging winds this evening. Breezy and much cooler with lows in the mid-40s. Southwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour, becoming west 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour after midnight. Chance of rain 90%. Thursday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. Much cooler with highs in the lower 50s. West winds around 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Lows in the upper 30s. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 40s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 30s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming east after midnight. Saturday, most...
Okay, that's boring. Hello. I have my weather radio here. YouTube is a meanie and will not let me go live on my phone. But luckily, I have a camera thing on my thing of computer laptops. Yes. It is the best time of the day. What am I gonna do here? What am I thinking? What am I planning? What am I doing here? Google.com. I am under a severe thunderstorm watch. What am I looking for? Weather.com. No. The Weather Channel. Not the National Weather Service. I am wanting. Y'all can't see that, right? Excuse and why. I'm just gonna. There's no point of that. Okay. Excuse me. No. Yeah, thank you. Wow, no way, really? This thing is so stupid. It's being a jerk. So let's do this storm near me. I'm not turning on my location. Cause, yeah. Okay. Alright. So if you live near New Philadelphia, Sherrodesville, Leesville, Brosonville, Urchinsville, please, and Carlton, start getting underground. And this is all moving up east, where I am, but, it's gonna be like that. which is almost spot on to me, but not that much. But it is what it is. If you live near Greentown, North Canton, Akron, definitely. Oh, I know what cities. Okay. Yes, he's. So if you live near Greentown, North Canton, maybe a little bit of Akron, Sayreville, Lakemore, Suffield, be prepared for a possible severe thunderstorm outlook. It could be possible. If you live near Cuyahoga Falls, maybe Kent, suspect maybe a severe thunderstorm in the next few radar scans. Maybe. Not everything's gonna have to. Yeah. As for precipitation, you can probably expect if you live in Greentown, North Canton Green, Uniontown, Hartville, Lakemore, Sayerwood, Stuffed, Kent, Sugarbush Coles, Brinfield, you can probably expect a either severe thunderstorm or a what do you call it? Flood warning. One of those flash or floods or whatever. One of those warnings. Mostly expect. Probably expect. Most likely expect. You have one listener. Could that one listener please chat with moi? We also have severe storms not in just Ohio, but in Kentucky. Great. You know what? I'm so nice. I mean, these are going to be coming up north, so, but this is for my area. I mean, you know what? No, I'm going to look at Kentucky Storm. Don't worry. I'm not mean. I am not mean. Wait, let's just see. Yep. Going north. So if you live in North Middletown, that's producing hail, Mount Sterling, Sharpsburg, Millersburg, Curacao, and even Irving and Feminsburg, Kentucky. I would suggest you start getting in those safe spots in case when the storm rolls right over you. You don't know the winds, you don't know what this storm can do. A tornado would be a lot worse. Anyways, back up to here near Imwa. I'm just gonna keep playing this. And I'm just gonna play my weather radio.
Thursday night, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots becoming west. Waves 3 to 5 feet subsiding to 2 to 3 feet. Friday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots becoming west. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Friday night, west winds 5 to 15 knots becoming northeast. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Saturday, east winds 5 to 10 knots becoming northeast. Waves 1 foot or less. Sunday, east winds 5 to 10 knots becoming southeast. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Monday, south winds 5 to 15 knots. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Winds and waves higher and near thunderstorms. The nearshore marine forecast. For the following marine locations, Avon Point to Geneva on the lake. Severe thunderstorm watch 128 in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening. Small craft advisory in effect through Thursday evening. Tonight, southwest winds 15 to 25 knots becoming west and diminishing to 10 to 15 knots. Showers with a chance of thunderstorms this evening, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging winds early. Waves 3 to 5 feet. Waves occasionally around 6 feet. Thursday, west winds 10 to 20 knots. Mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. Waves 3 to 5 feet. Waves occasionally around 6 feet. Thursday night, west winds 5 to 15 knots. Partly cloudy. Waves 2 to 4 feet. Friday, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots becoming north. Sunny. Waves 1 to 2 feet. Winds and waves higher in and near thunderstorms. The water temperature off Toledo is 46 degrees, off Cleveland 39 degrees, and off Erie 41 degrees. The nearshore marine forecast. For the following marine location, Geneva on the Lake Chicony off. Severe thunderstorm watch 128 in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening. Small craft advisory in effect through late Thursday night. Tonight, southwest winds 15 to 20 knots becoming west 10 to 15 knots. Showers with a chance of thunderstorms this evening, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Some thunderstorms may be severe with damaging winds early. Waves 1 to 3 feet building to 3 to 5 feet. Thursday, west winds 10 to 20 knots. Mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. Waves 3 to 5 feet. Thursday night, southwest winds diminishing to 5 to 15 knots and becoming west. Partly cloudy. Waves subsiding to 1 to 3 feet. Friday, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots becoming west. Sunny. Waves 2 feet or less. Winds and waves higher in.
We can shut that down, and I don't want the Storm Prediction Center showing up. We want the GFS models. We want this. This is what we want you to see. This is what I want you to see. So if you live near Ohio, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, I would probably not be surprised if some of actually maybe southeast Illinois or southeast Indiana, North Ohio, northeast Ohio, Ohio in general, Kentucky, West Virginia, maybe some of eastern Tennessee and western North Carolina. You could probably add that in. As so far as Texas, there's actually severe thunderstorm warning in Texas. We can probably see that as some storms are moving right here with following the exact line. As you can see this kind of like push is right here. Right now it's over like right here probably. Well, actually, this is for 8 p.m. This is for the future, actually. So for the future, or nighttime for me, if the low pressure is gonna go like this, which means all that warm weather is gonna go over here, and I can prove that to you right now. Then it's gonna be cold for the storms that were hit. Then for the storms that were hit, it's gonna be warm as day. But then they're gonna leave to Canada. But then they're gonna come back down. But then they're also gonna leave. Then they're gonna come back, but they're also gonna start leaving. But then they're gonna come back and also start leaving again. Then they're gonna come back and then leave. This was when I was Okay, now if I do precipitation and moisture, rain and frozen, this is what we were expecting. Coldness, warmness, low pressure. This is for 8 p.m. So we do have these severe thunderstorms. The majority of the heavy rain and the majority of the severe thunderstorms will be in southern Ohio. So be prepared. But also we can see some severe thunderstorms in Texas. Maybe some of southern Arkansas. Once again, like I said, some of southeast Indiana, and also southeast, actually all of Indiana, especially in the southeast, and probably also southeast or just South Illinois. Some rain or severe weather. This can go for Pennsylvania. This can also go for Michigan, Canada, and New York. Once again, the warm is all the way up here and it's just pushing over there. It's getting it out of the country. It was over here, but it's like, it was over here, but now it's like getting pushed out of it. So the front's going up like that, so it would be like that. So, but now that it's up here, it's gonna go. It's probably gonna hook towards Vermont. So if you're near Vermont, you could expect maybe a very cold tornado, because that could happen. You know, you never know. Anything can happen. Accumulation of precipitation. Once again, exactly what we were seeing. This is for 2 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Time. I will not be in school, thankfully. Once again, the storm will be over here, which is why we are seeing the Toronto, Ottawa place getting really bombarded with rain, especially southern Ohio. And with these cold weather coming in, we can expect a lot of winter weather coldness. You can also expect some possible severe storms again. As the low pressures up here, we still have some storms flooding in, hot weather, cold weather, flooding in towards Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee area. We could expect some severe weather and possible a lot of flooding and a lot of precipitation. As we look forward to 8 p.m. tomorrow. Once again, these storms are forming. Low pressures over here. Storms are forming, still forming. Delay form is what we call it. Over here into the Pennsylvania Buffalo area. We can expect the Vermont area. You can also expect some of this part of Canada area, which I did not forget. But still severe weather possible. Flash flooding, a lot of rain over here in Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee. Oh, that's a voice correct. And yeah. 2 a.m. on the 7th. Once again, these a lot of Texas is gonna get a lot of just leftover rain. A lot leftover rain for the South, just for like the South in general, leftover rain. What I mean by South, I mean by like to the Tennessee border and like to the Tennessee and like the North Carolina border, like that. Everything below that's the south. So the south can either see possible, maybe a bit of severe thunderstorms, but mostly a lot of rain and leftover rain. As the hot weather is getting demolished, which is why it's turning into the rain. 8 a.m. on the 2nd, Texas is really going to be getting hammered with all this rain and stuff because, the South too. The South, all that heat is just going to be blowing off on them. But some in the North, you could expect some possible, maybe flash flooding. I wouldn't really expect some severe thunderstorms, maybe one or two. I don't really expect tornadic weather for Texas, Arkansas, Alabama, Louisiana, Tennessee, that area. See, 1 second. Sorry, I had to respond to a text. As we go back into tomorrow, once again, that Texas area getting a lot of 2 p.m. tomorrow, 2 p.m. Friday, 2 p.m. Friday, leftover rain, possibly severe weather for the Dallas area. And for the Houston, that's not Houston, that's the city over here. Now for pressure, precipitation, if my just to prove I didn't lie to y'all, this is today. So this is gonna be tomorrow. Once again, this leftover rain, severe weather, probably isolated storms in Texas, possibly Florida, possibly Kentucky. Right now, I'd probably expect maybe a squall line of storms for southern Arkansas. Definitely Arkansas, but definitely Kentucky, Tennessee, western Tennessee. And a lot of rain for the up north. 8 a.m. tomorrow. Once again, these late storms, like I've been saying, forming in Texas, Arkansas, all the way up. Possible severe weather, imminent. Not imminent, that's a wrong word. Heavy rain mostly. 2 p.m. tomorrow, we can expect the most precipitation. Not the most precipitation, but the precipitation dying off as just a lot of leftover rain for the south. Just rain, maybe a severe thunderstorm or two for maybe Arkansas, throw in Mississippi, maybe Tennessee, probably Texas, uh, and Kentucky maybe. Yeah. So, 8 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow, we can expect when the low pressure is gone and away up north in Canada and all the storms are plummeting towards the ocean, Atlantic. We still have warm air and cold colliding air over here, which could lead some storms for Texas and northern Louisiana. Maybe some isolated storms between Tennessee and Georgia. Maybe some in New Jersey. As for 2 a.m. Friday, precipitation, our high points, the low pressure is all the way over here, kind of moving the storm over here, but the high pressure is also helping it move, which is why we are seeing these dip kind of like a, not like a harder right turn, but like a, maybe a bit of a harder right turn. As these are in Jersey, by 2 a.m. they should be at least be like over here a little bit. But now they're making a bit more of a turn, which means this is going to be really bad for Texas, southern Arkansas, some of Louisiana, Alabama, and isolated storms in Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, probably Delaware. That's that. That's for the south, but for the west, over here, you could probably expect a lot of heavy rain and some storms. We're talking about severe over here. As for your your early morning Friday day, you can see this right turn becoming more of a right turn. More of a less of a right turn, more of a bit of a right turn over north, as these are now getting out of the area because of this guy. So you can probably expect a lot of heavy rain, maybe some storms for at least South Carolina, North Carolina, and that's probably that. Want to play fire with, just maybe Virginia. But as of that, as these are turning, as the cold coming in, as more warm weather over here, also warm weather over here, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, and maybe at Mississippi. That area is going to be like a hot spot for severe weather. And also a lot of rain, which is why we are seeing this right now. So be prepared. If you live in the Dallas area, Texas, southern Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, yeah. And as we settle into the day Friday, once again, it's over here now, so it's coming back down, so it's kind of pushing this away. Warm weather happening over here, destroying these cold storms. We get rain. Heat rising up, severe storms, severe isolated storms. Definitely a lot of rain. Once again, for these areas I was listing, but now Alabama and Georgia. Maybe some of Tennessee. Maybe some of North Carolina, Virginia, as that can also have a thing too. As for your Friday night, one of those major nights that you want to party with, well, if you live in Kentucky, you could probably expect a lot of rain. I don't expect maybe some severe storms, probably not. But you'll have a little bit of a rainy day in West Virginia, what do you call it? Georgia, Alabama, Texas area still forming those weather. Yeah, but a little bit more non-isolated, which is a great thing. Uh, as for your Sunday morning, for your Sunday morning, early morning, early morning, with the high pressure here, these are a bit coming up a little bit north than what we intend to want. But this is good, because now it's pushing all the severe weather from the Louisiana and Texas all the way towards the east. And I said that's good for the South. Except you'll have a lot of moving weather still for the South, like Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. So early morning Saturday. Once again, severe or possibly severe weather for the panhandle of Florida. That's completely normal. That's why we are seeing these high pressures go up north, making all of this possible severe weather, but probably majority of hard rain. Wouldn't expect that much tornadoes to plummet north. Go north. Plummet means going down. I don't know. And this high pressure is also kind of kicking some weather out of this area. So let's say your afternoon Sunday. Your afternoon Sunday, if you're in Texas, you're all clear. Louisiana, southern Louisiana, Baton Rouge. It's fine. Georgia, you're practically going to be covered in a lot of rain. Georgia is a rain-wrapped state. 2 p.m. Saturday. So is North Carolina. So is Virginia. And once again, the high pressure is going up north. And this is all it was supposed to make a right turn. But now it's going a little bit more northern than we would like it to. And this is you're going to go to sleep on Saturday. This is for the party people, party night. South United States, you can start getting your party plans on. That's if you're by the Texas, Louisiana area, probably maybe Georgia area, Mississippi area, Arkansas area, Tennessee area. But if you're near this area, you could probably expect a lot of rain and possibly severe weather. It's not what we like to see. Not what we like to see. And for the earliest morning on Sunday, the day that everybody hates, we can finally expect these storms to finally get out of the United States of America. But we still have storms forming up here again and rain forming again. Luckily, this is all probably rain. So expect your rainy day in South Texas. This area, South Louisiana, expect like a rainy day morning Sunday. And finally for your coffee morning on Sunday, live in Texas, scattered rain, possibly storms. I would cancel your plans if you live near the Gulf of Mexico, like on these lands in the Gulf of Mexico. I'd probably cancel your plans because the Gulf of Mexico is going to have a lot of rain and possibly storms. Except if you live in South Florida, then you are clear. Finally, these storms are leaving. Finally. Obviously, if you live in the Atlantic Ocean, you're having some severe weather. But luckily, at least actually Bermuda. If you live in Bermuda, expect some severe weather. Do not forget about it. And for the afternoon Sunday, great news for y'all. High pressure for the south. Goodbye storms in Texas. Goodbye southern Texas. Goodbye southern Texas storms. A low pressure will form near the Bermuda area. Bermuda, please expect some severe weather. Hurricane force winds and possibly tornadoes. Squall line producing tornadoes. And for everyone to hate the night of Sunday, even me. Sadly, we are seeing some isolated storms across Texas all the way to, I want to say Minnesota. Once again, if you live near the Gulf of Mexico shores, I'd start canceling your plans, as we're going to get some rain, possibly some severe storms in your area. Also, since there's a low pressure, we can probably see South Carolina, North Carolina, possibly Virginia, Delaware area to get some skidded with some rain and possibly some scattered thunderstorms. And for 2 a.m. Monday Eastern, storms going across. Severe storms in the middle of Gulf of Mexico, on Monday 2 a.m. Cancel your plans. We can start seeing some of this low pressure starting to skid across North Carolina and South Carolina, possibly Georgia, actually. And for the 8 a.m. Monday, storms moving across Gulf of Mexico. Cancel your plans, especially Naples, Fort Myers, Florida. Cancel your plans as severe weather is imminent for your area. As we can see, the low pressure is moving away, so I probably expect scattered rain for Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Actually, I expect scattered showers for Georgia and maybe South Carolina. Because of this guy right there. And for your afternoon, getting out of school, work, Monday. Always the hardest day. South Florida, Keys, Orlando, severe weather. A lot of storms, a lot of rain. More storms forming across the Midwest United States. Still kind of cancel your plans with the Gulf of Mexico, even though there might be some openings. Enjoy the weather while you have it. And for nighttime, we can expect some severe snowstorms to be over here. Severe storms in northern Texas. Storms leaving and entering Florida. So yeah, that's all I'm going up to. I'm sorry I'm not going up to in my radar crash. Of course I did. Why wouldn't?
Alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, severe thunderstorm watch number 128 remains in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following county: Ashtabula, Ohio, and the following marine locations: Geneva on the Lake to Conneaut and Lake Erie, from Geneva on the Lake to Conneaut beyond 5 miles from shore. An urgent weather message for the following counties in Ohio: Geauga, Medina, Portage, and Summit. Severe thunderstorm watch number 128 has been canceled for the following counties in Ohio: Geauga, Medina, Portage, and Summit. Repeating, the severe thunderstorm watch number 128 has been canceled for the following counties in Ohio: Geauga, Medina, Portage, and Summit. The Cleveland, Ohio climate summary for this evening as of 5:15 p.m., April 5th, 2023. Today's high temperature was 79 degrees. The normal high is 55. The record high is 81 degrees, which was set.
I'll be back.